Welcome back to Rich Hatch Homes, where our goal is to provide you value as your Iowa City real estate experts. I'm Tommy Shore.
And I'm Rich Hatch.
And today we are going to talk to you about real estate review, something we do here at Rich Hatch Homes. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, all the fun stuff to get all the latest content and good information from us here at Rich Hatch Homes. So Rich, what is a real estate review?
Yeah, real estate review is basically we give you a picture of what's going on in your neighborhood, what homes are selling, give you a little bit of expectation about how the market's doing, and gives you an idea of what you could sell your house for as well.
Yeah, so there are 7 reasons why we do them that we're going to talk about today, why we do them, why they're important for the people that we do them for, people we know in the area. So Rich, talk to us about the first one, financial planning.
As far as financial planning goes, it's nice to know what your largest asset is, what the value is. So often we think about like maybe our stocks, or we think about what we have in our bank accounts without recognizing that probably the largest asset we have is in our home. And so just understanding that value is very helpful when making financial plans.
So next is insurance coverage. You always want to make sure that you have enough insurance on your home. Your policy carries enough insurance that if something were to happen, you can replace what you need to replace within your home. So as home values continue to rise, things like that, it's good to know an estimated value of your home so you can check with your insurance agent, your broker, to make sure that you have enough coverage on your policy if something were to happen to your home.
Yeah, absolutely. As we know, insurance rates have been going up, and so it's good to know, hey, why is it going up? Well, there's multiple factors. One factor is actually it costs a lot more to build a house today. So to replace your house, if it were to burn down or a storm were to come through, that can have a big factor on what it's going to cost to replace that.
Yeah, so how about property taxes?
Yeah, property taxes, it's always a good thing to know, okay, what's going on with property taxes? The assessor says my house value is this, is it really that? Sometimes what we see is that the assessment is way below the value of the home. Maybe not a big deal. Other times we see the assessment can actually be above the value of the home. And why that's good to know is when you can challenge it. You can call up the Johnson County assessor and say, hey, look, I think you guys have valued my home too high. Can you please come give me a new appraisal on the property? And they do adjust it if they find that it is the case.
Yeah, so through a real estate review, you can kind of get that snapshot and an estimated value and have a good idea where that assessment from the county assessor falls in line with the estimated value from the report we give you. So next, number 4, refinancing opportunities. Mortgage rates go up and go down. You may have purchased a house with a higher interest rate than you want long term. So in order to refinance when rates come down a little bit, you need to know an estimated value of what your house will sell for. When you reach out to your lender to say, hey, rates are lower, I'd like to explore refinancing options, they're gonna ask you, or they're gonna ask you to put you in touch with your realtor, or ask your realtor, hey, what's the value of your home? What would your house sell for in today's market? They use that information to put all the numbers together to figure out what refinancing options are available to you, what term, what rates, things like that as you explore refinancing opportunities.
For sure. And with that, the other thing we want to do is be aware of what's going on in the market. So many times you hear somebody say, oh, I hear the market's not doing very well right now. Or I hear the market's just, killing it and prices have gone up, 30%. Well, real estate is local. And not only is it local as far as states and cities, it's also local for neighborhoods. And so it's good to know what's going on in your neighborhood, how the market truly is doing, because it can be misleading if you're just looking at the national real estate trends versus looking what's going on in our current market, in our local market.
Absolutely. So market awareness is number 5. Number 6 is equity. When we talk about equity, we've talked about this in previous videos, but if you're not familiar, what we're talking about when we say the equity in your home, basically it's what your home value is, what it would sell for in today's market, minus what you owe on your current mortgage. The difference there is the equity that you have in your home. And there are a lot of opportunities to utilize the equity in your home. If you need to do or want to do a remodel or make a large purchase, something not home related, things like that, you can use the equity in your home as collateral to get a loan with the bank to make that purchase or reach that goal that you're trying to achieve. So when we get a real estate review put together for you, it helps you identify how much equity you have. So when you go to plan that project or that purchase and talk to a lender, you have a good idea of what that looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. And last, we'd say, just in general, real estate investment. Some of you might be looking to invest in real estate in general. You can see exactly what's going on in the market. You can see you got all these different factors that we've just given you. And now you can go, hey, maybe what I want to do is take some money, invest it in some other real estate. The equity that I've been building in my own home, maybe if I did that, I could do that elsewhere. And so it just gives you a general idea of what you can do with real estate.
Yeah, so real estate reviews, we gave you the 7 reasons why they're important. It's something that as real estate advisors and trying to provide value for the people that we know, like, and trust in the area, something we at Rich Hatch Homes do. It's not us trying to get people to enter the market if they don't need to or want to or have a reason to. It's us trying to provide value, trying to provide great, useful, helpful information as to what's going on with your real estate, one of your biggest investments.
Absolutely. And you think about meeting with maybe your financial advisor, or maybe you're thinking about meeting with your insurance advisor, and you talk about different ways that you can save money or different ways you can make money. I think this is a very similar situation. We're just trying to give you a good overview of that financial asset that you have.
Absolutely. So if you want a real estate review and we haven't gotten to your name on the list yet, just know that you're probably coming up. But if you want a real estate review and haven't gotten one, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll be happy to put one together for you, and you can see what that information looks like. But if you have any other real estate related questions, feel free to reach out to us at any time. We're happy to help. Thanks for watching Rich Hatch Homes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and we'll see you next time.